Drama is the kickstart of my career. So this is a new phase that I've been working on for a year now. So my new EP that's gonna be delivered in the end of the year. And basically, this track took me to Brazil, which is pretty curious because I'm Portuguese and I live in Portugal. But I went to Brazil for a period of time to record with a producer from here, from there. So um, this track is a track about really just fighting all the drama that hits you in your daily life, and really focusing and having the attitude to just say no to things that waste your time. And it's a very special track because really introduces me as has the artist that I wanted to become, and the sound that I really want to do, and that really that it's really my truth in terms of music sound, which is soul and R&B, which is the kind of music that I grew up with. Well, obviously, this track has a lot of my own experiences. So this track speaks a lot about love and relationships, and a lot about the illusions also, and a lot about a lot about the drama that hits you within a relationship. So I wrote this song not recently. When I first started writing drama, it was I would say like 2 years ago that I had the lyric, but somehow it wasn't finished. So uh, like I had to go through a process of past experiences, and really bringing it to life. So the track, what it really says, it's true. It's something that happened. So yes, that's it. Because in the very beginning, I Portugal is it's a small country, but we do have a lot of great music artists and a lot of good labels and studios. But back in my time when I started, I had to follow what I believe many artists need to follow when they are starting, which is you need to follow a little bit of the guidelines of someone else. So you need to, like, I signed with a management company. I was recording with the label, but I was young, so I was starting, and I really wanted to make sure that I would have a space within the music scene, especially in Portugal at the time. So I followed a little bit of what would be popular, I would say, and that's what made my music change, because I grew up listening to a lot of the solo American singers. So a lot, from Stevie Wonder to Aretha Franklin to Alicia Keys to um, Lauryn Hill. So a lot of similar influences, but not that much into the pop music, but much more into the soul music. So when I started, I was 100% a pop artist, and right now I am 100% an R&B artist, which is what I wanted to become. Um, I've been writing the final track of the EP, so it's almost ready. I should go to the studio by the end of this month, if I'm able to. Let's see, because it's a bit uncertain, but it's the only track that's missing, and I really wanted to take some time, and writing something special to end the EP. I do have a release month for the next single, which is in March, end of March. I think drama has a punch, like has a song that really um, puts you out there and shows the attitude that I wanted to show. I think that it needed to be a strong track to really kickstart this new phase. And the new single that's coming out in March is much more an intimate track, so much more a nostalgic song, and it will give you a totally different side of me in terms of being more. It's a more emotional track, and just will show you a little bit more of my voice that I believe it's different from drama. So the next one coming out in March. I just told you about it, but it's a very very special track. All the tracks that I write and did so far are originals. So I had the opportunity to always sing what I write. So and always sing what I feel and not and just having the ability to take my own lyrics and take my own self as a songwriter, even though I'm open to singing, obviously, lyrics from others. I think that the feeling is totally different. I will have two other tracks that I believe are very much similar to drama and the one that's gonna come out in March. It's called "Not Your Baby," and then I'm gonna have a track called "River" and another one, "Labyrinth." Labyrinth gives you like those, I would say, those Sierra vibes in the beginning of her career. And Mario, I'm not sure you remember, but he's like an American artist. He released a very famous song, "Let Me Love You," a long time ago. And Labyrinth got inspired from those two influences in my career. And I would say that River is much more a kind of Sam Smith and kind of Sam Smith, "Too Good at Goodbyes," and Alicia Keys. So it's I do have, I think this all these tracks unified to really really portray who I am and to where I can go in terms of really putting my heart and soul into the tracks. So aside of the EP, I'm gonna have two collaborations also with three collaborations with three different artists. So that's also gonna be very interesting for me. I will do a collaboration with two Brazilian artists, both in English also, and I will do one with hopefully a Colombian artist. So I do have a lot of a big passion for Latin music. So with those collaborations, I already have some live stream plan that we are putting together. But I used to live in London before all this big situation. I used to live in Soho, so my plan is to really this year just be back there and be able to really present myself to people in person and really just showing people who I am. So that includes making obviously live performances and just being closer to people as much as I can. São Paulo. Many great artists, but I would say that the person that, without even knowing, made me follow music and really say, wow, that's the kind of artist I want to become, and that's what I want people to feel when they listen to me, was Alicia Keys, I would say. because I remember when she released If I Got You, one of her most famous tracks, and I was completely in love with the track for forever, like since forever. So like I wanted to know more, and I started following her and Usher, and then at the same time I would listen a lot to all the old artists like Tony Bennett, Otis Redding, Dionne Warwick. So a lot of young artists, but they were already solid in the sound that they were making, and how they were putting themselves out there as people and artists. And at the same time, I would have this huge influence of older artists, but that translated into the new generation. So I would say that Alicia Keys, and the from the newest generation, I have a huge passion for Lady Gaga. I think like she is my in terms of really inspiration of how you should put yourself out there and what you need to be as an artist, and the impact that you need to bring in order to be remarkable and to be remembered, and just to she's she changed so much during these years, and she's getting better and better. She's a huge inspiration to. I would really love to write for other artists. I've been just really working a lot in getting the door to start doing it, because I have a lot of material and a lot of lyrics and a lot of things that I could immediately say, okay, this could be something that I know that maybe that artist would relate to and want to sing. But then it's about making the right connections to be able to do that, to reach those people. My own track, and at the moment I'm listening a lot to. So I'm on a loop between a few tracks. I would say Diamonds from Sam Smith. I think it's a great track. I would say Dua Lipa. What's the name of that song? Dua Lipa and Miley Cyrus. Prisoner. Yes, Prisoner. I would say, wow, just too many. But let me give you some more. I would say there is a great track called "Used to" by NBDY. And I got this just like everyone, I think I was totally wrapped up by BTS, which is something that I never thought would happen. But I think I've been actually studying them a lot in terms of performance and sound. So I think that BTS would be a cool thing, and just anything that it's R&B, even if it's not the like the totally recent tracks, but anything from Chris Brown to Sierra to Alicia to I listen a lot to Maluma also, so I really like to be eclectic when I'm choosing and picking the songs to stream, and have just variety that can inspire me. So prior to that, I really want to go back, go back to the UK. I think it's a very important thing that after this lockdown, I can, connect again with people and connect again with the market, really, because my idea obviously is to tour in Europe, and I'm already, gathering my contacts and everything, and I believe this would this would happen very soon as things get back to normal. I hope to a new normal. But yeah, that's definitely in my agenda, and I do have some cities already picked out. So yeah, for taking the time to to know a little bit more about me and about my music. And it's been very overwhelming to see that to have the feedback of people that this is the real me in terms of what you know what they've been listening to and what they saw in the video of drama. So I'm super grateful for the opportunity to really compromise in making and being the mature artist that I worked so much to be during this past year. And that's it. I cannot wait for you to see everything that's coming this year. That's been working with me, my producer Vinny, obviously my family. That's my backbone, and just allow me to always allow me to follow my dreams. And yeah, just for anyone that's following this career to look at the tough times or the hard challenges has something that will potentially turn you into a mature artist and set you up to a right moment that you can kickstart your career. I believe we all have a moment. I believe my moment is now, and that's it. Just want to thank everyone that's